Okay, so we just have two sections of the DAPPR test left to score. We've already scored the date, the author, and the publisher, and now we're trying to score the purpose and the relevancy of our source here. So to look at the purpose, why was this information published? Does it have an agenda, or is it purely informational? So our criteria are, to give it a 3, it would need to promote unbiased scholarship on this topic. Empirical research with unbiased sponsor is preferred. 2 would be to provide factual knowledge on the topic to adults. 1 would be to sell something, persuade someone, promote an idea, or provide knowledge to children. And 0 is that this was published for personal or entertainment purposes or to mislead or promote propaganda. So, just based off of the fact that this article was published by a journal whose focus is discussing human bondage from the ancient period to the present, I kind of already feel like this is the purpose of this is to promote scholarly information. Another way I can figure this out is to either Google the source and look for the about of the source. So let's do that. Okay. This journal aims and scopes. It's the only journal devoted into its entirety to a discussion of the blah, blah, blah aspects of human bondage. It is concerned with the dismantling of slave systems and with the legacy of slavery. It looks like, yeah, this is definitely promoting research, is what the purpose of this seems to be. Another thing I could do is literally go in and read and figure out what the purpose reading my actual article here seems to be. I won't do that because I want this video to be short. But for now, I definitely would give this a 3. It definitely seems like it's trying to promote unbiased research. Last but not least, relevancy. Okay, does it contain information on my topic or not? Let's look at the abstract. This looks like blah, blah, blah. This paper reviews the evidence for material things that the slaves brought with them um, on the slave boats. It says, in doing so, the paper provides an empirical foundation for the limitations placed on enslaved Africans in transporting their material culture to the New World. So it definitely looks like it's talking about the trauma that being on these slave boats in doing the Middle Passage, the trauma that this enacted on these captive Africans being forced to go across the world and go into slavery. So that definitely tells me that it's very relevant to my topic of why was the Middle Passage so traumatic and such a crime against humanity. So for this, I would definitely also give this a 3. So now I just need to add up my scores. I have a 2, a 3, a 3, a 3, and a 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 3 is 11, plus 3 is 14. So I have a score of 14 here. So this code down here will tell me how it scores. 13 to 15 points is where I am. Look at that. An excellent source for college level research. So feeling great. Definitely think that this is a good source. And that is how the DAPPR test would work. From here, to write my evaluation, I will just take all the information I just noticed as I was scoring it, and I will just write 1 to 2 sentences about each score that I gave and why I gave it that score. Hope that helps.